Hey guys, welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. You guys, I am so excited because I'm back with another lip swatching video. So Maybelline recently released brand new lipstick, the Color Sensation Ultimatte lipsticks that come in 10 shades. I purchased all these shades to lip swatch them for you guys so you guys can see how they look in studio lighting and in daylight per the usual. So if you're interested in seeing how it goes down swatching these $7 lipsticks, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post videos like this all the time. I have a huge playlist of lip swatches up here. And without further ado, let's get started. Yes, girl, I swatched them here too. It's a whole swatching video. All right, let's start. Guys, so let's start. I'm so freaking excited. So I just did my makeup and left the lips completely bare. What I usually do, I exfoliate with this e.l.f. exfoliator that looks like this. It's only $4. You can get it anywhere. Target, Walmart, Amazon. I'm gonna exfoliate for a minute and then be back. All right, guys, and after a minute, your lips are gonna look like this. It doesn't hurt or anything. I usually try to do it at least once a week. So we're just gonna get this makeup wipe I have already been using and just remove it. All right, so now we're gonna look like this. Essentially what this does is just remove that top layer of any dry skin you may have on your lips or any roughness. So it just makes them nice and soft. So when you apply your lipstick, it just applies very smoothly and nice, you know? Maybelline literally just released these lipsticks right here. They are the Maybelline Color Sensation Ultimatte lipstick. They look like this. And this is the shade 799 More Taupe. And then let's open her up, this way. And this is how she looks. And I honestly like that they are kind of small because I have small lips and smaller lipsticks just help out to outline the lips, especially when I don't wear lip liner. Usually what I do is I'll outline the lips and then go in with the lipstick. But when I do lip swatches, I like you guys to see the actual color of the lipstick so you can determine whether you want it or not. And I'm also gonna try to go from lightest to darkest. But these colors are kind of like this. So we're just gonna start. Let's smell. Oh, it smells like your typical Maybelline lipstick. Pigment is there. Like the moment you swipe, you're gonna get that color. They feel matte, but they're kind of creamy. I would call them more of a velvet matte more than actual matte. Oh look, and it has a click. When you click it, you hear that? That's cool. So you know like it's all the way at the bottom. And another thing I wanna do, guys, is swatch all 10 lipsticks on my arm so you can see how they also look on like bare skin. Just do a swatch like this. Ooh, look at that. This swatch is very similar how they apply on the lips. So that's really, really nice. Consistency is key, you know? All right, guys, this is the first shade, 799 More Taupe. And in daylight, this is 799 More Taupe. All right, guys, let's move on to the next one is number 699. Also, another thing I noticed that they all have numbers that end in 99. So it's like 0.99, 1.99, 2.99. I put them in that order, but they weren't lightest to darkest. So this is the shade 699 More Buff. This one feels a little more on the matte side. It kind of tugged on the lips a little bit. Let's see, let's go with the swatch. I'm gonna try to keep these swatches nicely because when I did the Maybelline Superstay, the Spice Edition, girl, those swatches were a hot mess. I'll have all the shades linked down below for you guys to check out. All right, guys, this is the shade 699 More Buff. And in daylight, this is the shade 699 More Buff. All right, we're gonna go with the next one, which is 499 More Blush. I love this ombre too. So cute. Ooh, she's pink. They're definitely creamy. I like the creaminess to it, but I feel like the applicator, it's kind of hard to shape the lips. I find myself having a bit of a hard time doing it. For the most part, I use lip liner, but of course I'm not gonna use it today so you guys can see the real deal. All right guys, this is the shade 499 More Blush. And in Daylight, this is the shade 499 More Blush. All right guys, moving on to the next shade, which is More Rust. This shade is beautiful. Here I go again, forgetting my swatch. Ooh. This is the shade More Rust, $8.99. And in Daylight, this is the shade More Rust, $8.99. All right, guys, next is the shade More Mauve. And let's not forget the swatch. Oh, look. Ooh. All right, guys, this is the shade $5.99 More Mauve. And in Daylight, this is the shade $5.99 More Mauve. All right, guys, next we got the Barbie pink over here. This is the shade More Magenta. Oh, maybe it's magenta. Now that I've lip swatched 5 of them, they have that lipsticky smell. So just a FYI, because I keep smelling it every time I apply it. So, ooh, damn, these swatches so creamy. I'm gonna show you guys in sunlight too the swatches so you guys can see. Sometimes things in studio lighting just look freaking similar, you know? This shade's pretty. I should have told you guys before. So this is a lightweight blurring formula with extreme matte finish. The color is intense, which is true, and it blurs lip lines. You know what? I do see that. You don't see a lot of texture. All right, guys, this is the shade More Magenta, number $3.99. And in Daylight, this is the shade $3.99 More Magenta. All right, guys, that magenta shade did stain a little bit. Now we're getting into the darker shades. Ooh, you guys know those make me nervous. Number $1.99 More Ruby. You know what? I'm gonna do the swatch after because it unsharpens the lipstick when I do it. Well, it's not as sharp, unsharpened, you know what I mean. And I got out of the lines a whole lot here. So what I usually do is get any sort of foundation. I'm gonna use this Exa foundation. This is essentially an eraser that it's just gonna erase any like mess ups you do, especially with dark shades. What it also does is sharpen up your lines if you want them sharper. And that's it, that's how you fix it. I always mess up with red or really dark shades. I don't know, I just do, it happens. More Ruby. So pretty. Something I'm liking right now so far is the consistency of the formulas. So that's nice. All right, guys, this is the shade $1.99 More Ruby. And in Daylight, this is the shade $1.99 More Ruby. Next is the shade $2.99 More Scarlet. All right, guys, let's do the swatch. Honestly, as I was look at this. It looks different. I thought they looked very similar. As I was applying it on my lip, it automatically reminded me of the MAC lipsticks, the matte lipsticks. Yes, this is, I feel, a complete dupe, and it smells the same. That's what I was smelling. I'm like, it's not lipstick, it's MAC lipstick smell. Ruby Woo, this is it. Yes. Oh no, this one has more like a cookie smell. like chocolate chip cookies. Or maybe this is old, so it's probably like expired, but yeah, that's what it's reminding me of. These are a dupe for the MAC matte lipstick. Yep, the retro matte. Okay, I was like, you know when something's just bothering you? You're like, what is that smell? That's what it is. Okay, I'm way too excited now. How much product is in each lipstick? So this is after one use. A little bit, you know, but it is a $7 lipstick, you know? So looking at another shade, this is how much product comes in. So just keep in mind. All right, guys, this is the shade number 299, More Scarlet. And in Daylight, this is the shade 299, More Scarlet. Number 999, More Truffle. This right here, my type. Oh, look at this shade, so pretty. I love brown. And guys, the pigment here is so good because it covered up all the staining we have. Guys, let's do the swatch. Beautiful chocolate. All right, guys, this is the shade 999, More Truffle. And in Daylight, this is the shade 999, More Truffle. All right, guys, the last and final one, the shade More Berry. Oh, look how creamy this one looks. Ooh, so you know what? We're gonna apply it differently. What we're gonna do here is just add it on the lips. We're gonna get a lip brush. We're gonna grab some here. And because we don't have a Cupid's bow, we're about to create it with this right here. What you wanna do is bring the product you already placed on your lips and outline it with the brush. This way you already have the outline and then we can go back in. Oh, it looks patchy. It looks a little better, but plums are always patchy. But you guys get my drift with the lip pen. It does help with another color, not this one. This was a bad example, but you guys get my drift. This is the shade 099 More Berry. And in Daylight, this is the shade 099 More Berry. It actually looks a lot better in Daylight than in studio lighting. Guys, I just realized all the shades have more in them, like more berry, more blush, more truffle. So, okay, I guess. Okay, these are the swatches. From left to right, this is the shade More Taupe, More Buff, More Blush, More Rust, More Mauve, More Magenta, More Ruby, More Truffle, More Scarlet, More Berry. I'm not the greatest with swatches, but you know, you guys get my drift. I'm going to back the camera up and we can talk about these lipsticks. All right, guys, we are here. First and foremost, I love how pigmented they are. I love that they're only $7 and I love that they are movable. They're not too matte. They're not too slippery. They're not shiny at all. I feel like they are definitely a dupe for MAC lipsticks. And then the texture, as I was applying it, the texture really feels like the MAC lipsticks. So you can get a $7 lipstick versus I think MACs are $20. I love all the shades except for the last one. Like I told you guys, it's very patchy, but plums just tend to be patchy. Overall, I liked all the shades. I think they were very pretty. They worked very well. They all worked very consistently also. I didn't see that it shows a lot of texture, again, because they're not that matte. My lips don't feel dry at all, especially after lip swatching 10 of them. My lips don't feel like que arden. How do you say that in English? Stingy. Yeah, my lips don't feel like they're stinging. They don't feel numb. They don't feel anything because they were super easy to remove when I took them off. And let's check if they're transfer proof, like if they're kiss proof. Yeah, you see, but it's okay. I could kind of feel it because again, they're not like totally matte, but they will stain the lips. So just keep that in mind. I really like these. I'm glad Maybelline came out with these, especially because they're like a super dupe for MAC lipsticks, you know? So I would say my favorite shades Honestly, I love the brown shades. I love the red shades. I love that. At first, I was thinking like the red shades look similar and like these shades right here, the mauve shades look similar, but they don't. I'm gonna show you guys here in daylight the swatches that I have in my arm so you guys can really see the actual undertones of each and every shade. And as you can see here, they look very, very different. And I like that because I felt like in the past with Maybelline lipsticks, they have a whole range, but a lot of the shades look similar. And in this case, all of these shades were very, very different. You guys know though, I am a nudes girl and I'm also like a brown girl. So I would probably go towards those shades right there. Oh, another thing I did feel that kind of was like was the applicator. Although the shape is small, I just found it very difficult to apply it without getting out of the line. I would just suggest to use the makeup brush to really help you outline it, and then you could just color in the lines with the lipstick. But that's also could be a user error or just me not having my coffee yet. I don't know. Overall, I like these. I was really happy when I saw that they released, and yeah, they're here, and I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know if you have seen these around, and do you have them or do you plan on picking them up? Let me know. Also, I'm gonna link everything down below. The Amazon link is an affiliate link, so I do make a very small commission off of it. You don't have to use that link, but just wanted to let you guys know to keep everything transparent up in here, you know? On another thing I love is how they lock. Like, you know they're secure and they lock and they could just go into your purse, into your bag nicely, knowing that it's not going to open and like, you know, make a mess. But I think this is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I love you so much. Thank you for all the love and support you guys have always showed me. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.